team there the second half, but then cut it down to about, I think, 4. So what did you see differently that you guys were able to kind of make a run in the second half and kind of turn the game around for you?
Yeah, I love the way our guys competed tonight, against one of the top teams in the NBA again. Very good second half. I thought our effort, our offense, our ball movement was better there in the second half overall. We lost our way a little bit second quarter, I think, with our ball movement and body movement. I didn't like the shot quality there in the second quarter, and it cost us. But second half, we stuck with it. The resiliency was there. I think overall our competitive spirit was there. We had 2 shots to cut it to 1. We had 2 great looks from there. Give them credit. They're a heck of a team. They made some plays down the stretch. They made a couple, and we missed a couple. So overall, I thought very pleased with the effort there in the second half, especially.
And then you mentioned yesterday about Cody Martin's game on Sunday. Tonight he had 10 points and 8 rebounds. What are you seeing from him? Is he playing within himself a little bit more out there to kind of just control things for himself on both sides of the floor?
Yeah, I think Cody's, playing his role and doing his job. I mean, he brings us great effort, energy. He rebounds the ball. He plays with great pace. He's taking what the defense gives him. There's a couple of areas we're going to clean up going into tomorrow, but I think in general, he's playing the right way and having an impact on this team.
JB, as you bounce back and forth, against opponents like Milwaukee, like Boston, win or lose, do you start to get a sense as the season winds down what this team's approach could be to a playoff scenario, whether it be a series or a play-in, especially as you guys look to get healthier?
Yeah, I think there's another level come playoff time. Obviously it's a different animal when you get to the playoffs. We're moving in that direction. I feel like our attention to detail and our urgency and our competitive spirits there, we're moving in the right direction, which is great. This is where you want to be this time of year. So it's starting to feel like that, but we've got to execute better, I think, overall, for 48 minutes. I thought in the Boston game we did that for 48 minutes. We competed for 48 minutes. I'd say we weren't quite up to that level tonight. So for us to get to where we need to, we got to do and play the way we did, in Boston for 48 minutes. That's the goal. And I'm not saying it's easy. Not every team does this. This is why not everybody wins a championship. This is why not everybody's in the playoffs. It's tough. It's tough to grind it out and play that way every single night. But I'm proud of our group. They're competing. They're playing hard. We're playing 8 guys. We've been down men, and we just continue to fight. So proud of their effort.
Let's go to Rick and then Will.
JB, do you think you can continue to play this 8-man rotation, or would you anticipate extending it?
I can play 8 right now. I mean, tomorrow's a back-to-back, so we could extend that a little bit. But these guys they're capable of handling it, and hopefully we get some reinforcements back here soon. Then I'll have a problem with playing too many, Rick. Hopefully I have that problem here in a few days. But these guys, Miles got to 40 minutes tonight. He was the only one. Everything else looks okay to me. PJ 32, Devontae 33, Brad 27. I didn't see anybody gassed out there. Miles is capable of handling 40 minutes. I don't want to live there, but if we need to play 8, we'll play 8. If we got to extend it, we'll extend it.
Let's go to Will.
JB, you pulled PJ aside after that defensive 3 seconds in the third, and I feel like it personified just how much your team's composure kept itself in the second half. How did you feel that PJ and Miles both kept their composure in that second half when they both got into foul trouble?
Yeah, I thought they were great. I mean, they handled themselves. I thought they took a step in their growth tonight, being able to handle the emotions and the physicality. And I love this for our guys. They've never been here. This is where you want to be, and they're fighting, and they showed maturity out there tonight, handling the foul situation, handling the runs, being down against a very good team and not giving in, and then keeping our poise. I think we kept our poise out there. Nobody was rattled. We stuck to the game plan, got it to within 4, and that's what you need when you're at this time of the year. You got to keep your head. You got to stay focused on the task at hand and the situation, and still bring the energy and the effort. You can't lose your energy and effort and compromise that. But I think in general, our guys, especially Miles and PJ, did a really good job in that area.
when a guy like Lopez is doing what he's doing in the lane and they score 62 points in the paint, I understand it's something you kind of have to live with how undersized you are, but how difficult is that for you as a coach to see?
Well, we always want to protect the paint. You know, sometimes teams are a little bit bigger and stronger and faster, but that's okay. We'll just keep fighting. You know, in general, we've played this team extremely well because we've held our own in the paint. You know, going back 3 years, we've been very competitive against Milwaukee. So we'll stick with it. You know, I think they're a big physical team. They have a little more size than us, but we just got to keep playing through it. It's nothing that we haven't seen before, but it is tough. I mean, Brooks a big guy. Giannis is a big guy. They're going to score down there some, but as long as we make it tough, and I thought we made it tough